Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am here from 1 to 3 p.m. on the first Wednesday of the month to read to you a couple of poems from the end of the Down in the Dirt January 2022 issue/book that is titled Impeccable Warriors. Impeccable Warriors, yay! Because that's what we all are, especially going through COVID times, right? So I thought I would share with you a few poems from the back of this book. I hope you guys enjoy them. This first one is titled Qualms with a Headache. This will be funny. Qualms with a Headache. I typed copy into my computer, and an online grammar program said that there was a problem when I typed the word headache. It just placed a red line under the word headache, like the word was something I needed to fix. The word had no spelling errors. I right-clicked the word headache so that it would show me the solution to whatever problem it found. It gave no explanation, no options of how I'm supposed to solve the problem with this elusive headache. So I wondered, does this program have artificial intelligence? Is it trying to commiserate with me and feel my pain? If so, then why won't it tell me how to get rid of it? Because at this point, the error message is giving me a headache. And all I did was type a single word into a computer. Headache. How do I make the pain go away? Oh, these are fun, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This next poem I'd like to share with you is titled Kind of Like a City, and it even has an Instagram image that goes with it, which you can't really see on this video, so I'll tell you how to find it later. This is called Kind of Like a City. While driving on the expressway today, in this town that will forever be foreign to my soul, there wasn't that much traffic on this day, and I looked up at the sky with a tall interchange to other roads. These skyscraper roads make me think of my toy car tracks. They were red, by the way, and the tracks shot up so high from my toy gas station. I'll always think that these streets are like my little toy car set, for play, not real. This town is just a facsimile to my big city, never quite as big as my city deserves to always be. So I was driving, seeing the roads and noticing the clouds over this entire town, almost like a fog over the moors, almost seemingly like smog. The clouds over this entire town was like smog, and it wasn't smog. Let me make that clear. There's not enough industry or enough people to hurt the environment, so maybe it looks like a real city. But for this one moment, I drove down the expressway and saw what could be construed as smog and thoughts. I can't close my eyes driving on this road, but if I try to just take a moment, I just might think that I was actually in a real city to me. I'm only driving, but sometimes, please, let me dream. A section of that poem is put with some of these highways. You can see this tall highway. I'm trying to be able to show it for you guys to be able to see it. Kind of like a city. It's kind of like a city, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But it's available if you look for Kind of Like a City on Scars.tv for writings. You can find that image as well. Or if you actually go to this issue online, the online version through Scars Publications, scars.tv/dirt, you can have a link to the color version of that image as well. I think I might share 3 more poems with you from this book, toward the end of this book. This first one I'm going to share of the first 3 is called Volumes of Philosophical Masterpieces. After I gained my master's in philosophy, I knew that to really understand the masters, I should study them in their original languages. From Aristotle and Plato, I found Greek volumes. From Kant and Nietzsche, I found German volumes. For Buddha, I found India's Gantari volumes. And from Confucius, I found Chinese volumes. I could save the sorting of the ancient Christian and Muslim texts in Arabic, the ancient Jewish texts in Hebrew, or Hindu texts in Kastharti, Sanskrit, but I mastered my first volumes. And so these Chinese volumes, they just stared at me defiantly as I opened books to see pages of beautiful characters that I could not comprehend. Right now, India has 23 official languages, all of which are as elusive to me as Chinese, not even thinking about Japanese or Korean and deciding to hold off on anything Latin. I turned to the Greek volumes, and as they say, it was all Greek to me. But it was fun at the start to guess how to pronounce words with Roman letters, these letters drawing pictures for me that only I could artistically try to understand. I'm restrained by how some British fool interpreted words into English, which no one agrees with, to get the real meaning of philosophy. I don't know. Maybe I'll put these ancient volumes back on their shelves and decide to learn philosophy by seeing what it truly means to me. That order seems tall enough for even the greats to actually believe. I am going to read for you one haiku poem and then one poem to finish off this reading. This first one, which comes with an image that was released on Twitter and Instagram and Tumblr and Facebook, and it is titled Nature 1. Wind whistles through the trees, howling past rushing streams to foretell future storm. Okay, I'm going to share with you, I'm skipping ahead and I'm going to share with you one of the last poems in this book. Haha, one with a moral message? You're kidding me. This is titled Vegetarians, One Meal at a Time. And it has in tiny print a Twitter post from Neil deGrasse Tyson. So I wonder if it's related to this. I have no idea. But I guess if you look in the book, you can find out. Vegetarians, one meal at a time. After watching the Super Bowl, I heard an astrophysicist explain that the Super Bowl was a bad day to be a chicken because many wings are eaten during the game. But the thing is, any day is a bad day to be a chicken, thanks to the slaughter the U.S. so embraces. Because in the USA, nearly 9 billion chickens are eaten per year. The math equates to 1 million chickens per hour. So much for my 25 years of being a vegetarian. More time than it takes to send someone to war to kill humans. But really, what difference do I make? I'm just one person, little old me, the non-violent one trying to not make waves, asking what is in a soup broth at every restaurant, searching for vegetables not laced in meat, which is often a lot to ask. So, in the grand scheme of things, can I make a difference? Do I make a difference? I wondered, until one man wrote to me to say that I do make a difference, one meal at a time. So, go ahead. Call this my non-violent resistance. What a fitting term for all vegetarians. And you're right, over the course of history, non-violence really has made a difference in the world, so let me just continue to fight my way. There, you got a moral issue for the last poem for you guys, as well as a haiku. Those were poems from the end of the Down the Dirt January 2022 issue/ISBN Amazon book titled Impeccable Warriors. It's available through Amazon. If you want to learn about it, you can go to scars.tv/dirt to find out about Impeccable Warriors or about the magazine. I am reading these in honor of the open mic in Austin, Texas. It was always on the first Sunday of every month. That was titled Community Poetry at Half Price Books on North Lamar, hosted by Tom Woodruff. This is not his open mic. This is what I am doing in homage to his open mic because I always went. I occasionally guest hosted it, and hopefully we will get back there one day. So in the meantime, I hope everyone remains safe. I hope everyone has been vaccinated so that we can figure out what normal is again in the future. And I will come back with more readings during this time period. And in the meantime, I hope everyone's doing well, and I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you very, very soon. Thank you all very, very much.